Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, the boat show is happening at the International Center for the very first time, and it is on today and tomorrow. The event is showcasing the latest boating innovations and even features an indoor lake for some cool live demonstrations, including from our next guest. We're joined live here in studio by Mark Gomez, a professional watercraft athlete and 5-time world champion. Mark, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You've got 2 of these shows already under your belts, Thursday and Friday. So what's it been like to be at the International Center for the first time as well? What can people expect?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm jet skiing inside of inside the International Center, which is exciting enough of a feat because we brought in Richard Keogh had reached out to me, who's the event producer. He wanted to have what I do, which is freestyle jet skiing inside of a trade show hall, but we didn't want to get the trade show hall wet, so containment was an issue. Getting a big enough pool was an issue, and the team there, we worked tirelessly to make it happen. It took about 4 days to set it up, and man, the shows have been going so well. I'm riding with the freestyle motocross team, Rock Bottom FMX. They're doing a great job, and the Ives brothers, who are going to be there with the Wheel of Death, which is Hall 4 is just packed full of excitement.
So we've got some video on the screen. Is this a rehearsal that you're doing here on your jet ski?
Yes.
And that's at the International Center?
Yeah, that was actually the very first go, which was just about 2 days ago. We filled it up. Water's really warm, 46 degrees. You have to do the conversion from the United States, so I don't know what the Celsius is, but no, it's very, very. It works. It's a tight environment to do this, and the water moves a lot as I start to do my show. So I start at about 4 feet of depth, but then in the middle of the show, it can go down to 2 feet sometimes. So it's really, really technical.
That's tough. So how does, I know you got your start competing in the ocean, obviously, that you have an endless amount of space. How challenging is it to translate from being in open water to now having to navigate, I don't know how many feet this pool is, but I'm sure it's quite different for you.
It's very different. So this pool is 32 feet by 65 feet. Again, about 4 feet deep on average. It is tight, but this is something that I specialize in. I've been doing specifically freestyle jet skiing now for a little over 7 years. So doing contests, we compete in typically small proximity areas, and I've jumped in a lot of swimming pools because it's just really fun to be able to put my watercraft in places. The smallest pool I've ever jumped is 10 by 20, and that took off out of my friend's hands, went to the other side of the pool, flipped, landed, and turned the ski off, and it floated right back into their hands. So I never want to do that again. That was terrifying. But this pool is just large enough to have a great impact, and we're having a good time. And I get a little more comfortable every show, and I think today's shows are going to be really exciting. Who
doesn't love a good stunt show? What have the fans or viewers been reacting? How have they been reacting to your performances?
It's just not, you don't necessarily imagine walking into a hall and seeing this massive pool. Again, the team there, the entire Super Show team did amazing to help me put this together because it was a concept, but we had to bring it to fruition. And seeing it in its entirety there, it's really a cool look. So I think people are just really like, oh my gosh, it's a very large pool for a trade show hall. For sure. And do people have the ability to buy these watercrafts as well? I mean, I don't think the average person's going to be like, I can't wait to do flips in my swimming pool in my backyard. But is there people that can purchase it if that's what they're interested in? You can. They're aftermarket. The ski that I ride is a Richter XFS, which is based off Rick Roy, who is a multi-time world champion who's based out of Quebec. So I ride for Richter. They are an aftermarket hull. You can purchase them from builders. Mine is Taylor Curtis, TC Freeride in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, which is my hometown. Awesome. Let's talk about the show as well, because you've got the first 2 under the belt. Now you've got today and tomorrow to go. Have you worked out all the kinks? Has the show worked out all the kinks, and now you're ready for the big weekend? Yeah, we are. It's been fun. We had to make it what it is, and figure out the timing. But again, I'm working with Christian, Jordan, and Adam with Rock Bottom FMX, and we're kind of sharing the show space together, and it's really cool. We break it up a little bit. You get a little bit of freestyle motocross action, and then you get what I do, which is really unique because everything that I'm doing in freestyle jet skiing is really inspired and based from freestyle motocross. Awesome. Well, Mark Gomez, thanks so much for taking time to come out here and talk to us today. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, catch it at the International Center. Yeah, and it's on from 10 to 7 today and 10 to 5 tomorrow in Mississauga. So head on out and you can catch Mark's show. Thank you.